You never know your pieces when you're open the Lego set. I mean, really, who does? And there's no brick separator in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it. But baby, I know it. You've lost that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. You've lost that Lego piece, and now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now there's a hole in your set, in your epic Lego build. Aloha tunnels. Welcome to the chat. You're searching high and low, but it's nowhere in sight. Hoping everything is well with you, by the way. It makes me just feel like crying. 'Cause baby, a Lego piece is missing. You've lost that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. You've lost that Lego piece, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bum, 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 bum. Baby, baby, I know it's hard to bear. I know. But you gotta find that Lego piece somewhere. Aloha, Silver. Look under the couch, check the kitchen drawer. We'll find it somewhere. Or for sure, one of those two words. So don't give up looking for it. All right, we all know the chorus, don't we? We know the chorus. Lego piece, Lego piece. We'll search all day and search all night. That Lego piece will come to life. So don't you worry and don't you fret. That Lego piece, we will find it. That Lego piece, they will find it. That Lego piece, we will find it. We'll find that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. We'll find that Lego piece, 'cause it's somewhere. And I need that piece. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you ready for the big finale? The big finale. We're doing this. Ready? We'll find that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. We'll find that Lego piece, 'cause it's somewhere. And I need that piece. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I need to change. Hold on. Just chatting. Aloha. Welcome on into the stream. How's everyone doing tonight? We're having a good old time. I already see that someone's redeemed first, so we're going to make sure we give them credit for that over here, if I can remember what number in bingo it is. Someone redeems first. 26. We're calling 26 a bingo. Make sure you're playing bingo. You can win yourself a free gift sub if you get bingo. Does that help my card? That does not help my card, but I'm okay with that. I don't have to win every stream. But welcome on to the stream. Aloha. You can call me Craw. Today is a wonderful stream because we're going to be building a set that I've literally had envisioned into my house for 5 months at least. You guys haven't known this, but over here I have my shelves, right? So I have the 15-inch shelves, and then I have the 30-inch shelves. And just to the side of the 30-inch shelves, I have some corner unit shelves. And just in the middle of that, I have this big gaping hole. And I manifested that I would get this Lego set, and I did. This is going to go there on the shelf. And tonight we start building this, and I am so excited for that. But before we get into the build, we're going to do our accountability. Then we're going to do the prize wheel spin for Tunnels, because Tunnels was first. You're first in chat, you get a free prize wheel spin. So let's get to our accountability slides, shall we? Wrong screen. That doesn't count as technical difficulties. That doesn't count as technical difficulties. That is human error. But welcome to the weekly accountability check-in, where I, Craw, talk about stuff that's to help hold myself accountable to you guys and to myself, so I become a better human being and a better person all around by doing the things that I want to do with myself. So we're going to go to Habitica. Oh, let's start with our agenda. We're going to review my Habitica. If you don't know what Habitica is, it's an online task management tool that's kind of gamified. And I'm actually shocked that there are not more Twitch streamers doing Habitica when they do that, like co-working. I'm debating doing a co-working stream just to be the first to do that. I'm sure there's someone else doing it, but I love Habitica. I think it's such a great opportunity to work on your task management skills. Then we're going to talk about Office 3.0, which we're sitting in. And then we're going to talk about my health journey. And lastly, we're going to end up with some inspiration for you guys so you can help go through the things that you need to go through. So let's review Habitica, shall we? This is my Habitica page. As you can see, there I am up here. I'm a level 18 mage. I'm currently paired up with Sam, who's a level 5 warrior at the moment. So let's not judge him too harshly for only being a level 5. So we're going to start things off by looking at one of my challenges, which is the New Year's resolution challenge. I've only once shared my progress on social media. I've only done a step forward once, which is giving yourself a reward for doing something positive. I have no due dailies, but there are no dailies. And I have 2 active tasks. I need to do a March end of month check-in, but I'm not going to do that till the end of the month. And then look ahead down the path at the end of the month. I'd like to say, where do I as a person want to be in 3-6 months? I have, however, celebrated my first milestone, so congratulations to me for doing that. So we can mark that completed. So next week we don't talk about it. No, I just want to delete that one. I'm worried if I hit delete, it will delete all of them. So we'll wait till the end. Let's go to our next tag, because I believe in doing things via metadata. So this is the pet bonding. I have a pet Peanut. I love her very much. She's a dog. It's not an actual Peanut. Her name is Peanut. She's a dog. But so I have no due dailies, but I did earlier today walk her for 20 to 30 minutes today. And I had 20-30 minutes of fun with her afterwards. It was good times. In terms of completed tasks, I had a cuddle session with her. That was wonderful. I started off my day once with a 20-minute walk with her. So those are things that I was able to do for that particular one. And let's move on to our next one, which is Quest Crafters, which is where I pick general quests that you can go on. So next week, these are the quests that we'll talk about. And, we'll pick one today. Let's look at some of my non-quest related tasks. We're going to start things off with health. Not due today. I have already done my food prep for the day, and I make sure I have 2 full containers of G Fuel in the fridge so that I'm able to have tomorrow on a healthy mix. Today is not a workout day, so I don't have to do anything there. I took my morning pills, and I have done my weight in Omada. Monday is the day that I read lessons. Monday is the day I take my Zepbound shot. And then tracking food, which I'm just not doing because I'm losing weight without having to track food. Those are all under my dailies there. But I do need to get to 10,000 steps still. And I'm at 8,000 steps. So maybe after stream, I hop on the treadmill and knock that shit out. In terms of my to-dos, let's look at my completed. I have no completed health-related tasks. But on my to-dos, I'm going to be actually having a colorectal cancer screening And that's going to be the week after next. So all of my to-dos are related to that. 4 days out, I have to stop eating nuts, seeds, corn, and popcorn. Same with 3 days out, and 2 days out, still the same. I can't. And these are all the things I need to do. But I'm going to bring you guys down here to number 5, which is bag 5, 277.5 pounds. For those who do not know, I have the LEGO Millennium Falcon USC. That is a massive Lego set. At one point, it was the largest set ever released. It's not anymore, but at one point it was, as a weight loss journey motivation tool. Every time I reach the next milestone weight, I get to open and build the next bag. And so my next bag is at 277.5 pounds. And I've already made that, but my weekly average hasn't gotten below that yet. So hopefully next week we'll be able to check that off and move on from there. But as you can see, that's all we have under health-related tags. Under growth-related tags, let's start with the completed. I have no completed tasks. But in terms of scheduled things, I wanted to watch more Oscar documentaries. So these are all the Oscar documentaries. I did not watch any of them this week. But I did watch 2 of the movies that I wanted to watch this week. I watched Man of Steel and Superman Returns. Man of Steel was surprisingly good. Now I understand why people were excited about this Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, because Man of Steel was one of the best Superman movies I've ever seen. So I didn't watch Last Temptation of Christ, which is a controversial movie from my childhood that I want to watch, and The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, which is on YouTube for free to watch, and I wanted to watch that, and I didn't watch either of those, but that's okay. In terms of not do dailies, none. But for things I do need to do, I need to put my tools away and sweep up the basement. One of those 2 things are basement cleaning. I still need to make sure that I've read my subscription in Substack to UserMag. If you don't know what UserMag is, it's a wonderful resource. I highly recommend you doing it. I've already played one game, so I could check this off, but I want to leave it open to see if I have time to play one of these other ones today. I probably won't. And for my daily streaks perspective, I have taken my B-Reel, I've done my Microsoft Rewards, I've not done my reading, and I've not done my Duolingo, and I need to do those together to get that check mark. So that's pretty good there. Okay, and then we're going to go down to personal. Personal's kind of just a catch-all of all types of shit. So we're going to right past that to sleep like a pro. I'm trying to be a better sleeper. So I stuck to a consistent sleep schedule last night, so I got credit for that. And in terms of my completed tasks, I completed Quest 10, which is to reflect on my sleep. Quest 7, note late night snacks. Quest 6, get morning sunlight. And Quest 3, no screens challenge. That one sucked. But I was able to do those, and I have only one active task left, which is Quest 8, which is to try a breathing exercise. I need to do that. But once I do that, I'll be able to check it off, and I'll be done with this particular series of challenges. Under art, I completed bringing my avatar to life, which was nice to do. And for art inspiration, that's the only thing that I've already done today. I need to finish setting up my space for tomorrow morning. I need to do a thumbnail sketch today, and I need to be creative for 10-20 minutes. I'm probably not going to knock these out. I'm just going to throw that right off the bat. And I still need to share a picture. So what I'm going to do is at the end of today's stream, take a picture of what I've built and put it in Art Talk on Discord. Decluttering Odyssey. I'm bad at this one. I have no daily tasks to be working on, but I have got a bunch of to-dos. I've completed one thing, which is the tech timer. Review your current to-do list. Highlight tasks or habits that you want to work on. Totally did that. Active. These are the things I need to work on. Hopefully I'll knock some of them out. Content creation. I watched my friend Coded today. That was nice. I like two parts of content creation for me. One is watching my friends, and the second part is me building. Oh, I can mark this off because I've done my building and I've done my sorting. Done. In terms of, and I've got no tasks over here under that. We're skipping right past work because I don't want you guys to see what I'm doing at work. Adulting. I have done my paperwork for today. That was good. And I have got my taxes done, and I met with my lawyer. So that's all done. All adulting things taken care of. Joy. Active. I still need to, I've completed a silly walk parade. That was awkward as fuck. I just kind of walked around while I was at my daughter's thing, and it was awkward. I hated it, but it was kind of fun to do it. I think all the other parents were making fun of me. I have no dailies to be doing. And for active, I need to find and photograph 5 things that make me smile today. Well, that's a good thing to do. I still haven't done it. I need to doodle something whimsical, allowing my imagination to steer the ship for a moment. That could be fun. I still haven't done it. And lastly, I need to spend some time under the stars, contemplating the vastness of the universe and my place within it. Totally. I'll get on that. We talked about the Lego Millennium Falcon because this is also in health. So we can go right past that. And lastly, fun. I have no dailies for fun. In terms of completed fun activities, I did the Melody of Motivation, listened to an upbeat song. The song I listened to was a Counting Crows song. They're releasing a new album, and it was a pretty badass song called The Spaceman in Tulsa. I did 1 hour where I put my phone away and I didn't touch it for an hour. So that was good. I've done the 10,000 step treasure hunt. I send a message of kindness to a coworker to say, hey, I appreciate you. And Sunshine Quest, I spent 15 minutes outside. So I was able to do all those. And those are all the tasks. So now I can come in here and I can hit delete completed. And then let's clear all filters. Okay, yeah, so it deleted all of my to-dos that I've marked as completed. Good to know. Good to know that it deletes everything. It doesn't just delete things in that current filter. So that is my Habitica journey for this week. Let's talk about Office 3.0. Office 3.0 is me turning this into the room of my dreams. I still have not finished my Lego table extension. I'm working on it though. My Lego organization is coming along very well. I've moved into my last bin of organizing pieces. My Substack, I'm actually working on trying to turn my daily tweet into actually more longer form, so that my longer form will like kind of get what the tweet is supposed to be about. But I'm doing good with that. My new desk, I'm actually doing really well on that. I'm very proud of myself. I've gotten all the stuff I need to get together. I just need to do it. And lastly, I think I should just take off pimping my flights. I'm not going to do that anytime soon. But it's good for me to keep that in the list of things I want to do. A health journey. One thing I'm proud of. I have lost 2 pounds this week. That makes me very proud. One thing that I'm not proud of this week. I did not make 10,000 steps most days this week. Let me look to see exactly so I can be honest with you guys. Let's pull up my video game, my health Excel spreadsheet. My average for the week is 9,114 steps. And I have 3 days where I made 10,000 and 3 days where I didn't make 10,000. So, yeah. I might as well just say that 4th day right now. I have yet to walk after a stream. One of these days I might. We'll see. Lastly, let's finish up with some inspirational quote for you guys. There is a sense of wariness within us today. We feel the path that we are on is demanding more than we anticipated. So many aspects of our lives pull at our...
Holy Toledo, we're getting a raid. Here comes that crazy crab.
All right, folks, it's raid time. Let's raid. Some aloha spirit. Beep, beep, beep. All right, raiders, let's wrap up. Mahalo for joining. Peace out, homies.
Wow. Mahalo for the raid, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone in my chat, if you do not already know who Armin is, please go check them out. She is one of the funniest, most interesting, wonderful human beings. She was someone we were talking about when we were doing our daily Habitica information. She runs 2 YouTube channels, one which is gaming focused, which you can find under Arminestra, and the other is under a second theme called Cat Watches Horror, where she watches horror movies for the first time and reacts to it, and it is some of the most brilliant content on YouTube. Please go out and check her out. I'm going to drop her link in the chat for that one because she is just wonderful. Armin, how was your stream? Hopefully you guys were doing well. You were doing what today? You were doing something. I know you were doing. Armin Raid, Arminez, we love you. The pristine, Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. Please tell me more about that. And I'm getting the link to Cat Watches Horror. I actually bought her horror coach cup. It's not here on my desk, so I can't show it. But please, let me get the link. Go check her out. She's amazing. It is the best. And for the benefit of everyone who was in her chat, I love it. I love it. Are you kidding me? It's so much fun. I love watching your stuff. And I love the cup. The cup is incredible. My wife is like, why do we need another cup? I'm like, because it is amazing. So for the benefit of the people that just popped on, we like to do a raid song so that you guys can know who you're raiding into. So hit it. My username is Aloha Craw. Yeah, some people call me Aloha. But feel free to just call me Craw. Because Aloha is peace, love, and compassion. Welcome to my channel, Raiders. Chat, help me spread the Aloha spirit. Well, don't you worry, Raiders, don't worry. Cause we're right here, smiling. Cause I'm a cool dad, I build Lego. I got 2 kids, I got a gator. I went to San Francisco State. I got a yoke with tons of buttons cause I like to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Cat Arminestra. Armin, mahalo for being here. I greatly appreciate you. I know how hard streaming is, particularly someone who is as talented as you. So if you need to jump out of chat, I'm not going to hold it against you. Please know that community is safe here with me because that's what we like to do here. And let's get back to where we were. Oh, mahalo for that. That's so much. And mahalo for the follows, both Surehill and Take a Peek Media. I appreciate both of you. We're in the process of finishing up our weekly accountability slide. So let me do that and then I'll go read chat. We're on our inspirational quote. This is a quote from me, by the way. There's a sense of weariness within us today. We feel the path that we're on is demanding more than we anticipated. So many aspects of our lives pull at our attention, draining our energy, stirring our hopes and anxieties up. The world offers quick fixes. They abandon us when we truly need them, when we truly need support. We acknowledge the times that we've lost our way, when we turn a deaf ear to the suffering of others, when we've undervalued our own abilities so that we avoid contributing. We seek to find inner strength and healing. May we realign ourselves with that purpose, to live with intention and compassion. But at the end of the day, let us strive to be better. Mahalo for listening. Now let's get back into actual chat. All that wonderful stuff. All right. I saw lots of people come in. And so I want to say aloha to all of you guys, although you're all probably all gone by now at this point. Aloha Dave.executable. Welcome to the stream. Aloha to Dave again. Aloha to the old monster. Welcome on in. I appreciate you. Please tell me something that you love about Armin. Aloha to Educate Lady. It's a pleasure to see you, my friend. It's always good to see you. Aloha to Take a Peek Media. Welcome on in. Mahalo for the follow. Aloha to Perfectly Stiff. I love that name. I would like to know more information about that. Aloha to Dorja Cat. Beautiful. Educate Lady. Armin. Dave. Armin, me, bots, bingo, yada, 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 yada. More people. First time we have bingo. If you win bingo, you actually get yourself a free gift sub to my channel. So looking at the active game, someone is redeemed first. We gained a follower. We're calling that. Aloha the bot has made a dad joke. Calling that. We got rated, calling that. We're over 10 viewers, calling that. Yep. Looks like that's where we are right now. Oh, mahalo, Educated Lady. I love DuckTales. This is a great shirt. Anyway, so my card is looking pretty good. I don't think I'm going to be getting bingo anytime soon, but I feel like I've got a good card. And again, if you play, you can win yourself a gift sub. Now let's get into the build because that's what we're all here for anyway, right? So for those who just popped in, who do not know what set we're building, we are working on this very big set is Barad-dûr, or as I'm calling it, Barad-Darn. This is a big ass set. That is very heavy. We're starting with bag number 1, as you guys can see. Your first Lego set was the Beta 1 Commander base. I don't think I know that. Do you have a set number, or should I just Google that name? It is huge, and that's what she said. Beta 1 Commander base. Beta 1 Command base. Oh, this is a classic space set from 1980. Oh, wow. Guys, you guys check this one out. Let's go to window capture. Command base. There it is. Let's make that much bigger for you guys. Look at that beautiful set. This is a classic space set. We got a nice little rocket there. We got 2 base plates. We got a cool little, I'm going to call this a beach cabana for the moon. And if you want to buy this set in brand new USA condition, let's see how much this is going to cost you. Let's just see. We want complete sets only, $140. If you want it to be sealed, new set, can't buy it. Used, new sealed set, no one. You can't buy this set sealed. I hope you appreciate this set because this is a beautiful looking set. Mahalo for sharing that with me, friend. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, welcome on in. Okay, yes, one of them. My niece will, hey, your niece is lucky to have those pieces. Those base plates are amazing. Armin did see, hold up for a sec. Okay, you're looking for it. Armin saw that set in the store. It had the best. Yes, and they're coming out with a new one in like a week. They're coming out with a Hobbiton, a little Lego village, the hole that he lives in. They're coming out with a set like that, and it looks amazing, and I can't wait to give them my money for that. Cool. Oh, and that's your Lego. I appreciate you sharing your Lego history with me. All right. I need to actually bring up the instructions because believe it or not, I do not have them on that. Well, we're going to actually have to move our instructions over here. I like to do the digital instructions just because I don't have the world's biggest desk. And this helps me really be able to see what I'm looking at. Lego building instructions, and this is for set big ass set 10333. Damn, that's a number. View instructions. All right, we're gonna start with bag 1 of 3, which is just the base. That's what we're doing. Yeah, so let's work on that, shall we? I need to get this back over here, by the way. Aloha Sherhill, welcome on into the chat. You love Lego, but not as much as your sister, who is a contestant. Please tell me she enjoyed her time on Lego Masters. Lego Masters is a show that I want to love more, but I don't really like reality television very much. And like every time I've watched it, I'm like, all right, I don't care about them. I want to hear technical information about the build and the thought process. I don't care about your life. I just don't. But I think that's so awesome. How well did she do? Yes. Oh, ooh. You were playing Red Dead Redemption 2. That's a fun game. All right, skipping past all this, skipping past the first thing. Oh, that's nice. This was designed by a woman. Antika Brakadovic. Very cool. All right, so we are going to start. I got yet another brick separator. We're going to be starting with a wedge piece. I'm starting with the wedge piece. Here it is. So for those who do not know how to determine what pieces you have, this is what's known as a Lego wedge. Is generally spoken by being a plate as opposed to a brick, and it's going to be 3 studs by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 studs. So this would be a 3 by 8 wedge. And there may be some numbers about like this stuff in there too. She had a great time, placed 6th in the 3rd season. That is awesome. I think that is so cool that she did that. Does she ever try doing anything for like the Bricklink Designer Program or for Lego Ideas? Because those are other cool things. Or does she have any items on what's that? Rebrickable? Any mocks? Because I always love those. All right, and now we're gonna be going and adding this beautiful piece in there. So it needs to go like that. Oh, this is a translucent piece. This is not a piece I've seen in a lot of translucent stuff earlier, but it is a very cool one. I very much enjoy this one. Wait, why is... I gained a follower, right? My bingo card's not working right. Let me just hit refresh. Hopefully that didn't just do it. My card. Okay, cool. I got that one in there. And now we need a 2x4 brick, which is going to line up there like that. It needs to line up with that front edge of that. And that's going to allow us to put a 4x4 underneath it, offset by 1 like that. This is a good set already. I'm excited about this. All right, we need to add in a 2x4 plate. And then we're going to add another cheese wedge slope. This is one of those pieces that, like, if you had asked me how many million of these pieces do I have, I'd have been like, I have like 4 of them. And as I've organized my collection, I have realized how insanely amount of these I have. And it is like scary to me how many I have. I'm like, no one needs this many cheese slopes, but I do. I don't know why I have that many. All right. Now we're going to add some more. So we're going to add 2 more 2x4s. I usually have more of these that I can separate it out into, but my kids have stolen them. It is my life. My kids always take my stuff. Anytime I get something cool. Wait, did I not? I was supposed to build the person first. We'll go back and we'll build him. Aloha, Dana Jew. Welcome on into the stream. How are you doing today, my good friend? And then this is going to go right in there. Like that. Okay, we skipped the building of the minifigure, which is what everyone loves the most. So we're going to start with this one. He's got 2 faces. Let's do super zoom. So he's got that face, which has got the wide eyes, and he's kind of looking scared. And then there he is, kind of happy. Oh no! We're going to go with this one because I feel like this is more appropriate for this particular build. And then, of course, we have the child legs. And you've been a long week, but you're good now. What's about you? I'm doing good. I actually went and saw one of my favorite comedic troupes today, the Reduced Shakespeare Company, and it was so good. And Frodo has the One Ring, and oh my God, is there... Y'all, the One Ring has letters on it. I can't read it. I need to get under like a magnifying glass, but I can feel where they've etched in. Wow. Wow. Yet again, I cannot stay but you love it. Oh, mahalo for being here, Hal. I appreciate it. How's Pixel Cafe? That game sounds like fun. Do you know what we didn't do? We didn't spin the prize wheel. For our good friend Tunnels, they were first. 16. Scheiße. Ich muss auf Deutsch sprechen. Fünf Minuten. Hell hat gesagt, if du hast auf Service Entry gearbeitet, die ich kenne nicht, was PTSD ist. Wirklich, du hast Trinken und Essen gemacht aus bescheiden. Bescheiden. Kaffee und es ist sehr schwer. Danke, ja. Mein Deutsch ist schlecht, aber ich musste es besser sprechen. Ja. Danke für die haben some Getränke gemacht. Ich musste erst deine Bingo. Ich habe es gemacht und es gemacht. So war. Ja, meine Kinder haben Deutsch nicht gesprochen. Meine Frau hat es nicht gesprochen. Also ich möchte meine Kinder nicht haben Deutsch gesprochen. So meine Kinder und ich kann nicht ein Sprachen, das sie kann nicht kennen. If das habt verstehen. Habt ihr Deutsch gesprochen, aber habt ich wirklich falsch. Falsche Worte. Kids, nein. Meine Kinder haben es Deutsch nicht gesprochen. Mein Partner hat es nicht gesprochen. Ich spreche, mein Urgroßvater hat es gesprochen. Ja. Ich möchte, dass meine Kinder und ich nicht sprechen Deutsch. Wo? Ich möchte, dass meine Kinder und ich haben nicht Deutsch gesprochen, wo meine Frau. Sie hat Deutsch nicht verstehen und das ist nicht gut für wir haben eine Sprache geheim. Ja. Ich mag meine Beste. Ein Minute. 2 Minuten, bitte. Ja. So, wir habt es Lego gemacht. Alright. Oh mein Gott. Das habt viele Blöcke. Oh, das ist eine gute Idee. Eine deutsche, was ist ihr Name? Ist das ihr Name? Ja, dieses Mann hat, danke. Dieses Mann hat Deutsch gesprochen und für englische Sprache? Ja, es ist sehr interessant für mich zu haben es Lurk. Almost. Ambition. Also, yeah. Okay. Eesh. Okay, and then no. Ambition. Und das gibt es hier. Danke. I'm working on my German. My great-grandparents spoke German, and being German after the war was not a great idea, so it's not something they taught to my parents. So I've been working on trying to learn German. I took it in school, and I've been working on Duolingo, and because because my wife doesn't speak it, I don't want me and my kids to be able to speak German in front of her, because I grew up in a very multicultural environment where I was often excluded from conversations because my classmates would speak in their native tongues, and that always infuriated me as a kid growing up. So I strive never to do that purposefully to exclude people, but this is one of the few opportunities that I get to purposely work on speaking in German without having someone to talk to, which is why I like that particular redeem. Yeah. You know, guys, raise my frog so we can speak pretty good French. I shouldn't find that as funny as I do. So thank you very much for everyone who just bared with me through that. I know my German is terrible, but I'm working at trying to be better. We went on a cruise last year to Iceland, and I got to talk to a lot of Germans, and it was a really good to be able to speak German with German speakers. Oh, mahalo for that. And again, I apologize that I couldn't do it, but I was really trying to be true to the nature of the challenge, which is to speak only in German for 5 minutes. But I do like your idea of coming up with some way to do that Google Translate, because the guy who I linked Learn German Games, he has his, while he's speaking German, he has his stuff changed, you know, like his closed captioning, it's in English. And I absolutely love that. And I need to figure out how he does that, because I think that would be such a cool way, so that like when I'm speaking in English, German words appear. When I'm speaking in German, English words appear. That would be an amazing thing to have, because I think it would help me with my German a lot. Yeah, that would help me so much, I think. Because I think that's the problem I have, because I'm not speaking it with anyone regularly, is that it's like I can only watch the same movies that I own so many times. I know them practically by heart, right? But this is one of the few opportunities where I get to speak it, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I don't like the way these instructions are set up, by the way. Okay, so that's going to go. Huh? Oh, man. Okay, this is some crazy building you're having me do. English is your second language, so I understand feeling a sense of accomplishment when you communicate with others and you're not 100. Yeah. And I mean, I grew up in Oakland, California, and so I often say that English is a second language for me, because Oakland being an inner city, oftentimes we did not have the best or the most accurate English depiction, and our school district, to get more federal funding, designated all of us as ESL students, because we all spoke Ebonics. And so when I say it, it's me recognizing the challenges I come through, not growing up in an environment where English is the correct English is not the predominant language spoken. But I do recognize that I have at least a foundation in English that a lot of people don't have. But yeah, growing up in Oakland, people not really being able to speak English very well and picking up on the ways that other people talked was definitely a challenge for me growing up as a kid. And it's something I still struggle with. Like when I need to be professional, making sure that I speak in what's considered appropriate English. That is something I struggle with a lot. Especially when I'm like agitated, right? And I'm like not interested in being like spot on. Yeah. There are many times where I'm just like, what? My voice goes up like 35 octaves. I say things that people are like, I do not understand a word that you just said. And I'm like, thank you. That was not my intent. But yeah, I want my German to be much better. I don't know if when I'm ever would really use it. So I think it's just a sense of pride. Aloha, Deathworm Domer. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. And right, like I don't plan to speak it with my kids. I don't plan to speak with my wife. It's just something I want to do for myself. And so I think that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. I'm doing something that has almost no redeeming quality or ways to improve my life. Right? Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you on that. And I think that's one of the biggest things about learning a language is getting the opportunity to speak with people who speak it as their native language, because they oftentimes will come up with words and expressions and saying things in ways that just make no sense to the rest of us. Oh, my wife needs the car keys. Eine Moment, bitte.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say he needs to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale. And we all shout, he's gonna be right back. He's gonna be right back. Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say he needs to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale.
All right, and we're back. We have to hit in the bingo game that I did be right back. Calling it. Yeah, you can watch and enjoy German TV movies and know a slightly different culture. That's the usefulness. So I think the reason why I called it not being useful is one of the things I struggle with from a mental perspective is the idea that I have to make my life useful, right? Like if I'm just sitting around doing nothing for a time, I'm wasting my time. And this is something that's just baked in, unfortunately, to, you know, like my upbringing and just the way, you know, that our culture commodifies productivity and stuff. So for me to be able to say that I'm doing this thing for no redeeming reason, but it's just something I want to do, feels very good. Like I was at my daughter's soccer game, or soccer practice the other night, and I hadn't read and I hadn't hit 10,000 steps. And so I was having a little bit of anxiety about the fact that I hadn't done any reading today and I hadn't done any steps. So I walked around her soccer field holding my Kindle for like an hour because I felt like I needed to accomplish these things, and this was the only way I was going to do it. So for me to be able to say I'm doing this thing and I'm not gaining anything from it is a very freeing emotion. So like I completely understand where you're coming from. I completely understand where you're coming from. But that's the reason why I do it that way. It's the framing of it for me that's important. All right, and then we're going to put one of these on here, and this needs to go on this spot. Aloha, Jay, sometimes. How are you doing, my friend? It's a pleasure to see you here today. Hope things are well. Did you have yourself a good weekend? I'd ask a million other questions, but I figured I'd start with, did you have a good weekend? Let me put that 1x2 tile there. And we can scroll down and we can work on the next part. So we're going to start with this piece, which is an interesting piece because this is like a super snot piece. This is a 1x2 2-high brick with studs not on top on 3 of the 4 sides. That's an impressive amount of pieces. All right, and then I want to put a second one on the back like here. It's like a little dice almost. Oh, congratulations. That is awesome. What is the biggest thing that you forever, what's the biggest thing that you learned about yourself in this year of being a streamer? I just got back from club passing, talk about a freeing lack of purpose. Sadly, but true. Was it like a disco club or was it like a social club? Okay, and that's gonna go there, and then that has to go like that. Okay. And I would say that, and the reason why that's so important to me is, you know, as a dad who's in middle age, which is fun to admit that I'm middle aged. Again, I feel like so much of my time is taken up by things that are for my kids' benefit, which is, again, I signed up for that, right? I'm never gonna be one of those parents who goes, I have no free time for myself. I had kids willingly, like, right? Like, let's be honest about what this is. I used to think streaming was lame. Why watch gaming when you could just play yourself? But then I learned it's a nice way to connect with people. Jay, that is amazing. Mahalo for saying that. That is awesome. Oh, club passing is when jugglers do a multi-person pattern with clubs, those things that look like bowling pins. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love that. I love that. That is cool. I'm a terrible juggler, so I just think that is so awesome. Mahalo for sharing that. All right, and then we gotta go to this way. Okay, and then that's gonna be the cheese wedge here. Jay, are you participating in the Rainbow Raid Relay, by the way? That's coming up in like 2 weeks. I didn't think I saw your name on the schedule, but I wanted to just kind of ask because you're right here, you know. And then that's gonna go down there. This is a funky looking brick, by the way. And then that's going to go on top like that. And then that's going to go down that direction. And then that's going to go there. Oh, look at this. So this rock, I was not clocking what this rock is. This rock is a historically significant rock in the Lord of the Rings universe. Because this is the rock where Frodo has to stand here and throw the ring into Mount Doom. That is cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I was a little hesitant. So like when I responded to for those who do not, Rainbow Relay is a raid train of queer streamers who are going to this particular time we're going to be raising funds for a charity which name escapes me at the moment. And Jay has been in with me in the past, and unfortunately she's not partaking. Jay, do you use she or they them pronouns? I forget which. I'm just going to go with she for right now. Please correct me. Yeah, and so this particular one's right up against my 45-year-old male update thing, my screening for colorectal cancer. She is fine. Okay, I'm awesome. The last moment when Frodo still has 10 delicious fingers. And so, yeah, so I'm going to be, like, the day before that begins, I'm going to be getting my butt checked to make sure that I don't have cancer of the butt. So, yeah, good times. I'm not looking forward to that, but I just know I'm going to be out of condition on like that Thursday, and I don't know how many days I'm going to need to like recuperate and be ready to stream again. So I'm streaming literally like the last potential one because I want to make sure that like I have the most opportunity before I have to do 4 hours on stream. But I'm going to be playing Lego Lord of the Rings, not building. I'm going to be playing the game. I'm so excited about it. It's one of my favorite games. All right, so now that we've built this little vignette, we can take it and we can throw it all the way over here. Now I'm wondering, does he lose a finger in the book or just the movie? I haven't read the book in so long. I'm pretty, like, again, no one is sure that they have cancer or they're in good health until they find out one way or the other. But colorectal cancer is not something that runs in my family. It's not something I'm particularly concerned about right now. I know people who do have it, and I think it's good. It's one of the reasons why I talk or attempt to talk so openly about that particular thing, because it is, you know, something that's becoming more stuff in the book too. Good to know. Like I said, it's been a while since I've read that book, and it's one of those books that like I want to read, but there's so many other books that like I literally have bought that I've never read that I feel guilty reading a book that I've already read before. I don't know if I should feel guilty about that, but it's been a long time since I reread a book for the second time. Long time, like I don't think in my entire marriage I've read a book a second time. Now I feel like I should just because I haven't done it. Right? Right? Like, because I've never done it, and I feel like I need to do it from a growth perspective, or I haven't done it in a long time. But there's just so many books I want to read. Like I'm reading Wicked right now, and that book is getting a little spicy, I might add. Oof. It was funny because I was talking with a friend of mine who's a librarian, and we were talking about me reading the book, and I was like, I think this is such a great book, and she's like, you know, I don't understand. I was like, this is a book I think my kids would like reading, and she goes, where are you in this book? And I explained to her where I was, and she goes, just wait. And I said, what am I waiting for? She goes, not telling you. Yeah. That book got adult real quick. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It shocked me with how quickly it transitioned. And again, nothing wrong with it. I mean, you know, hey, it is, you know, it's an adult themed book, right? It wasn't never a book that was designed for, you know, fifth graders to read. But yeah, whew, I got spicy quick. I'll tell you what. It was not a book I anticipated being like, wow. Good for you guys. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I feel like I'm too zoomed in. If you guys ever feel like I'm too zoomed in and you want to see more of that hot action, please let me know. I'll zoom out a little more. There. That feels good. Although I do like it close up because I feel like I can show you guys things better. All right. So now we're going to put this aside and we're going to start working on the second one of these. And that's going to go in there like that. Yeah. But so far, 10 out of 10 recommend. Wicked. All right, and now that's going to go in there like that. Then we need to put you guys over here as well. 2 more technique pins. Like that. And then this can slide in like that. And then these 4 are going to go right on top like that. And then we're going to be building this out. I like the use of this L bracket with those. I like that. That feels very strong. Which for a set like this, you want it to be strong. You don't want it to be a set that's just going to break apart because you manhandle it a little too much. Because that is a fear with some of these bigger sets, especially when you don't build them on like mills plates in the first place, which I'm not doing with this one. And I'm kind of like wondering if I should. I might end up doing that. Like after like I've build the base, sit down and say, let's actually mills plate this now. Depending how strong the base is. But again, this is feeling like a very good, secure little base. Like a Christmas ham. All right, we're gonna zoom out a little bit because now I have to build something a little bigger. There, okay. Picture has me do it this way. So again, we're gonna do our best to make the build look like the picture. And the reason I believe in that so much is I feel like it helps me get things lined up properly when I do it exactly the same way, the same orientation in the book. Okay, that's good that lined up. It's always good to, when you're building a Lego set, to double check to make sure that things are where you expect them to be. Okay, right. Because if you get too far down the line and you've made a mistake, it's going to be a lot more of a pain to course correct at that point. All right, and that's going to go on to that. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is coming together nicely. I usually have 4 of these, but my kids are working on a Lilo and Stitch build at the moment, and they have confiscated my pieces. All right. Now this is going to go in the front. So I know I just need to buy more of them. I need to buy 2 more of these. Actually, they come in some packs in 4, so I need to buy 4 more of these. Okay. All right, now this is going to go right under like that. Okay. Like, I'm curious if this is the front. Like, is this the front of Barad-dûr, or is this going to be like the side of Barad-dûr? I feel like this is the front because like these pins scream that there's something going this way. We'll find out. Okay. All right, now you are gonna come all the way over here. This is a color that my understanding is dark orange, I believe. Oh, and I did that too early. Too far forward. And of course, those who are playing bingo at home, that is Craw uses a brick separator. All right, so we have that. And now we get to put these on. So this is going to come over on this side. We're going to the thin ones come over here. And then you and you are going to go here. And here. Like that. Am I building this without the instructions? No, I have the instructions on a different screen. They're right here. My desk isn't nearly big enough to be able to have a set like this on my desk. I've learned that it's just best to have it off. I don't like this gap right here. I mean, it feels secure, but these can push in a little more than I would like them to. So I feel like when I mills plate them, I'm gonna put some pieces in here just to kind of help keep them up a little bit. But yeah, the instructions, I just have them right over there if I need paper ones. But I've found in my many times of building Lego on stream. Oh, they gave me 2 extra rings. Frodo, I'm gonna give you 2 extra rings. I don't care how that looks. 3 rings to rule them all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those extra pieces yet. Where is this gonna go? Where is this gonna go? That box. All right, now let's get out bag number 2. But we finished a bag, so we get to call that 2. I thought it was the 1 ring. Me too, but according to this Lego set, it is 3 rings now. Super zoom. 1 in each hand and a 3rd one. This is canon now. This is canon now. Craw finishes a bag. Calling it. I think I've lost my train of thought at some point. No one called me out on that. We're just gonna call that one to be safe. Ooh. I could get bingo here on the bottom. If I drop a piece on the ground, Lord of the Ringsies. If I drop a piece on the bottom and someone else gets bingo, I can get bingo across the bottom. That's my best chance right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's my best chance at winning bingo. All right. There we go. All right, bag number 2. And of those who are curious, there are 40 bags in this step, in this build. I know that sometimes I refer to them as stages and sometimes they're bags. In this instance, each stage is 1 bag big. So that's why I don't mind calling them bags right now. But I'm trying to be better about making sure I say stages. Because maybe Lego just has moved away from that. Channel your inner cat and start pushing things off the edges. Well, I mean, in theory, I could do all the little random things and just immediately get it, you know? But that's not the way I roll. All right, now we have those. And honestly, when I get bingo, that means I do a gift sub randomly to the community. So I get almost no benefit from it. All right, there we go. Now we have our pieces. We can get this over here. We got our 2 plates of things. And let's get building. We're going to be building Sam now. So we got Sam's torso. Let's zoom in so we can get a good look at Mr. Samwise Gamgee. He's got this stern face and a happy face. I'm going to go with the happy face in this build. Put his hair on, because I feel like this is a happy moment for him. He also has that little thing that glows, I'm guessing. Like this little light. But for some reason, I feel like this was a Frodo thing. I don't think this was a Sam thing. I mean, I'll find out when I play Lord of the Rings, the game. But I feel like that was a Frodo thing, not a Sam thing. So we're going to take Sam and we're going to put him right over here. You know what? Sam's getting the 3rd ring. Sam's got a ring now too. Everyone's getting rings. How many rings are there in the actual book? Was it 12 rings? The even star. See, I am such a casual Lord of the Rings fan. Like, I love the movies. I've read the books. I just don't know all of the little ins and outs. And I think the reason why I'm concerned about that is I come from Star Trek fandom, and we're kind of the worst about that stuff. So I feel phony. But honestly, I didn't even like the Lord of the Rings movies when I watched them the first time. I didn't even like them. It wasn't until I played the video game that the movies started to click for me. The LEGO video game. All right. So we're going to start by getting... So that's one thing I'm going to do to help myself. Is every step I'm going to pull out the pieces that I need. I normally use my iPad for this instructions, and I'm not right now because my iPad needed to do an update, and like one of the things I hate about my iPad is it's very small capacity. It's like 30 gigabytes. So anytime I need to do an update, I need to delete like half of my apps. And so one of the ones that got cut today was my Lego building app. You should check out Airplane Facts with Max. I watch him. I love him. He is so funny. Oh my God, I love that. Lord of the Rings lore so detailed, you doubt even if Tolkien knew it all. Yeah. I wanted to watch that movie, Tolkien Before Middle Earth or something like that. It was like about him as a person before he wrote Middle Earth or something like, I forget exactly what it was. What was it? Tolkien movie. It's just called Tolkien. Just called Tolkien. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. He is so funny. He is so good. I love people like that. And that's, to me, what Social Tunnels is making me drink some more soda. Mahalo for making sure I stay hydrated. Greatly appreciate that. I'm sure you're doing it because you're worried about my drinking and not necessarily that you're trying to get bingo or anything. Either way, I appreciate you. Oh, wait. There's little notes in the books. Oh my God. I missed some notes. All right, we're going to go back to the beginning. I love when they do this. They put little fun facts in here. Frodo Baggins struggles through the rough terrain of Mordor on his journey to destroy the One Ring in the fires of Mount Doom. And then I can read that in Spanish and French. The 1x4 flat Lego tile in transparent orange is a new color made for this model. The set contains 63 of them. Wow. It's a new color for this set? Maybe it's new. The piece is in that color for the first time. See, that's a fun fact. What other fun facts are we missing? He used to have chats at the coffee shop with Arthur C. Clarke. Yeah. And I thought that was so interesting. Very slow, you're recovering. No worries. Anytime for my friend. It was so good to see you too. Oh, this calls it the Phial of Galadriel, held by Samwise Gamgee, was originally a gift from Galadriel to Frodo Baggins. After Frodo lost the phial during his battle with Shelob, Sam defeated Shelob to retrieve it. So it was something for Frodo. I am not a phony after all. Your brain is being very slow. You're recovering. Hey, no worries about that. I'm not going to judge you for having a slow brain. All right, where were we? We were... Okay. All right. So we're going to need to get these two modified bricks. Okay. These two triangles. Or quarter pyramids. How many of these? One of this. One of you. And one of you. Okay. Let's see how this goes on here. This is going to go here. This is a lot of brick, like, playing out of stuff. All right, and then this is going to go here. And then you're going to go on like that. And then we want to make sure that the stripes on the front are vertical and not horizontal. We'll zoom in so you guys can really get a good look at that. Super zoom. Oh, we got a prize wheel spin. 15. 50% zoom. Prize wheel spin. May the odds forever be in your favor. Two. And that counts as a prize wheel spin. Prize wheel spun. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And it was 2. We'll hit that one again. That's not a katana. One hot second. then kendama is a Japanese toy that I first picked up when I was a foreign exchange student in Fukuoka, Japan. The goal is to get this ball, which is on this rope, onto this little spike here. There's a hole in the bottom of it. First try. Wow, I haven't first tried that in a while. It's been a while since I first tried that. It's such a good like calming exercise. But the problem that keeps it from being a good calming exercise is that I get like so excited when I do it. I'm like, yeah. But I think it would be like really good to like learn to do that like right before bed where you're just practicing it. I think I could learn that. I did. I did. I can't believe I nailed that the first. It's been a long time since I got a first try on that one. All right, and then we need a 4x1. Aloha, Bacanora. Welcome on in. Death Warmed Over knows the kendama. You got lessons from jugglers all the time. Never really picked up the hobby. Like, I don't think I really picked up the hobby either. It was one of those things that like I got one when I was in Japan, and because I was a foreign exchange student in Fukuoka, and it was just one of those things that like I got then, and it just kind of sat in like a box of mine until I had like a desk job, and I put it on my desk when I was at work, and then I used to do it when I was like bored in meetings. I used to be like, right, and so then I worked up to saying I want to be able to do that, because I remember like people being able to like stab it and do all these really cool things. Oh, Bacanora is also a Lego and brick builder. Am I following you? Oh, mahalo for contributing to that. I am already following you. That's good. I like when I'm following people already. What were you building last? I remember you. I love the hat, by the way. Looks like you're building some sort of water set. I want to say that looks like it's Hogwarts. Am I saying your name properly, by the way? Please let me know if I'm saying the name wrong. Oh, Rody, mahalo for contributing to the Mario Kart. Oh, the lighthouse. How is the lighthouse set? That was one of the sets that I wish I had got, and I didn't. It's not on the list of sets that like I wish I got, and then I'm gonna make sure I pick it up. Like, that's a completely different list. I've learned that there are some sets that the good Lord just does not want me to have. But one set from that time period that I didn't get that I want to get is the windmill. That just seems like a ridiculously unnecessary Lego set, and that's why I want it. Like, I'm not gonna rest until I have that one particular set because it looks so unnecessary, and that's why I want it. Oh, excellent. Yeah, no, that's a cool hat. I enjoy a good hat. As you can see, I'm very, very bald, and I don't wear enough hats in my life. My grandfather was a big hat enthusiast. Oh, Tunnels is asking me to drink some more. Again, I'm getting suspicious that you're trying to win bingo. Almost there. Rody, you had a stream called Pools. Were you doing like a poolside stream? Did not know this about you. Good for you. All right, and that's gonna go there. And then you go next to that. And then you go there. Oh, someone got bingo. Who got bingo? Who got bingo? So Rhodey paid forward a gift they got from me, and by giving a gift sub, and then winner got Pools is a thriller walking sim game. Like, is it like Pokemon Go? Awesome, but congratulations, Rhodey, on winning. Mahalo for winning that, and you already subbed, right? You're already subbed, so you get to get a minifigure build. You get to pick one of the random minifigures that we will open, and I will put it anywhere on the world map behind me that you want. We have a space, Dungeon and Dragons, Marvel, random, and random. The pools are wild. They're on a big building, and you have to find your way to the end of the level. Interesting. Marvel. Okay. I'm going to check this out. I'm going to open you in another tab because I'm very curious about this. I'm very curious. Wait, am I not following you? I'm not following you. I'm a terrible human being. I've known you for way too long, and we are too closely connected for me not to be following you. But we have rectified that. All right, so we're gonna build the Marvel. Yeah, I know it's okay. I've never come across someone who's like, you weren't following me. I am offended. This never happened. And if I ever do come across that person, I'm going to be like, now I know why I didn't do it. All right. Looks like we have a white looking character. Who do we have here? I'm not a Marvel person at all. But it looks like we have this person here that looks like a pharaoh. They have two faces. Let's do a super zoom in. So we have this body print, which screams pharaoh to me. We have these legs. Then we have two head prints that we can choose from. This one which looks like a mummy, and this one looks less mummy-like. I'm gonna go with the less mummy-like. Then we get this little hood. And then they get one of these, and I get an extra one. Then they get a coin, and I have an extra one of those as well. And then they have two extra things, which I don't know where those go in the build. But they also have a good cape. Yeah, I don't know where those go in the build. I don't know who this person is. What the what? Huh? I feel like they made an error. Like, this is the cape for Storm. Right? Because these have to go around the arms. And this also is... like, when I look at the picture, right? Particularly back here of Storm. She clearly is levitating. Like, this is supposed to go into the back of the leg. So this is the wrong cape, and this is the wrong of this. What's this person's name, though? Let's find out. Who are we talking about? We're going to go to Marvel minifigure. Set. Series 2. This is the right one. And... okay, let's go into this one. All right, so this is Moon Knight is who I have. I don't know who Moon Knight is, but where would you like me to put? Yeah, it's a rare era set. Where would you like me to put Moon Knight on the world map, which is back there? Anywhere on the world map, your choice. There was a movie, but he's a lesser known character. I've never heard of Moon Knight before. I mean, granted, I am not a Marvel enthusiast. There's nothing wrong with Marvel. I haven't watched enough or understand enough. Is the room near where Rhode Island would be? I'm gonna put you as close to Rhode Island as humanly possible. Give me 1 second. You're probably closer to Nova Scotia because New England was claimed a long time ago. But there you go. Mahalo for winning. Now you live on in Lego form on my world map. And I have the wrong... I hope I get the right person. I hope I get the right person so that I can do something with this. Yeah, Nova Scotia is beautiful, honestly. If I had to choose between being in Rhode Island and Nova Scotia, I would also pick Nova Scotia. I'm sure you love Rhode Island more than I do, but I absolutely just love Nova Scotia. I'm more of a Maine person anyway, so... Like, if I was going to leave Massachusetts and move somewhere in New England, it would absolutely be Maine. If I was going to leave the United States and move abroad, it absolutely would be Nova Scotia. You just don't like the snow, so you'd only go north for half of the year. That's reasonable, honestly. If you don't like the snow, you should move to where I live in New England, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out to you right now. I live in what's known as the Triangle of Snow Disappointment. We just do not get snow compared to everyone else around us. Like, Worcester's going to get more snow than us. Hartford's going to get more snow than us. Pittsfield's going to get more snow than us, but we ain't getting snow. I don't even own a gas-powered snowblower. That's how little snow we get. Bacanora also loves Maine. I hear you. It's beautiful down there. We've been very lucky here as well now. Yeah, I mean, we only get slammed when it's northeaster. This was the most snow we've had since 2014 this year. This year was the most snow we've had. Just to give you an idea of how little snow we get. We just don't get snow. And there's a meteorologist who described why we get so much snow. Pretty much we're far enough inland that we don't get coastal storms. We're at a low enough elevation that we don't get any of the high precipitation, and we're just kind of like in this valley. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I think we had a February storm, and we had like 2 or 3 days in a row where we got something, and the worst was the last one. We had a really slushy snow, and so it didn't melt properly. So unless you did a really good job with clearing your driveway, you were done for about a week or 2. And I unfortunately was one of the people who didn't do a very good job because I gotten so used to the idea that I didn't need to go out and shovel the second I could. Yeah, I know it was. And our street was like a skating rink. It was so bad. We have an electric car and we have an EV minivan. And my wife did not want to drive the electric car anywhere because it was just sliding everywhere. She couldn't get the traction she wanted. We need 7 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because one of the things... And I understand why the EV does this, but it's frustrating. But when it loses traction, it stops the motor from running. Right? So if you lose traction and you get to a slow enough momentum, it's nope, we're shutting down. And I understand why it does it. It's just annoying because when you're stuck and slow, and snow and slush, and you're trying to move and you're trying to do that to get going, you can't. Just abandon your car and walk on. Like, you're not getting out of that. And ironically, it doesn't work that way in reverse. So I've learned that when you're really stuck in snow, just drive in reverse. Oh, we had someone else got it. Who got it? Tunnels got it. And Tunnels, you're already subscribed too, aren't you? Congratulations, Tunnels. You now get to pick which minifigure we're building of you. We have space, Dungeons and Dragons, green, or yellow. I love when people win for a second time or they're subscribed. That's always so great for me. D&D. All right, let's see who we get. D&D is another one where I just don't know anything about it. We get another capey person. The one thing I do like about the D&D minifigures is they come with a specialty print stand, whereas the other ones, there's just a straight black, right? Like this is the one for the Marvel, and this is the D&D one. I like this. I think this was a good touch. I think all of them should have it. All right. So we are going to be building this person. It's like a vampire. Colorful minifigures. Series 7. I gotta do maybe Dungeons and Dragons. Filter to that. All right. 12 sets. So we are looking at nope. Who are we building here? Nope, maybe it is that person. Yep, this is it. This person's called Stron von Zorovich. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. All right, let's see. Did we get the right cape? I swear, if it is the right cape, excellent. I was gonna be so annoyed if I got another one of the Storm Woman from X-Men. Storm is her name, actually. I can just call her Storm. All right, so he's got this. He has two faces. Let's do full zoom in. So you can see we have a normal face and we have an angry face. We're gonna go with the angry face. And then not only do they have this wonderful cape, but they have this very long hairpiece. They get a sword. And then they get a wine glass. Now, where would you like us to put this beautiful human being or this beautiful minifigure on our wonderful board behind us? I like how the cape is kind of blue. I thought the cape was going to be black. I like that touch. It looked blue in the picture, right? Because here's the picture. Actually, no, it looks kind of blue. And it comes with this mouse, too. I'm gonna have to put the mouse on the board too. Storm probably hates to be called Storm Woman. Tunnel says somewhere high. Colorado? I'm sorry if that's a joke you don't like. Please tell me if you don't like that joke. I mean, I love the joke. I think it's a great one. You don't understand it. There's a song by John Denver called Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. And it's notable because in the United States, when the conservatives wanted to ban it because they thought it was about smoking marijuana. And he said, it's really just about being the high of being in the mountains. So every time I think of being high, I think of Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Otherwise, I'll put them in like Greenland for you. Your choice. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna put the rat up in Greenland. There, the rat's in Greenland. Stay. All right, cool. All right, where are we at? We can take this, we can put this back over here. Mahalo for that. I'm excited about that one. Okay, we put that over here. And of course, we'll take photos of all those and throw them in our Discord. Where are we? Oh, we're on this one. Okay, so we're building this. So this is the 2x4 is going to go here. And then we need to put you off the forward. So yeah, today I went and I saw one of my favorite comedy troupes called the Reduced Shakespeare Company. And they're playing up at this place called the Merrimack Rap. And I think Rhodey's the only person who potentially could go. But Rhodey, they are hilarious. If you want to see some truly, truly funny comedy, I cannot recommend them enough. They were doing a play that they created. It's an original. It's called... sorry, you hopped in. No problem. It's a play. I'm going to put it in here. Merrimack Repertory Theater. It's in Lowell, Massachusetts. It's a comedy troupe, and they're there for, I think, for another weekend, called the Reduced Shakespeare Company. And their original claim to fame was that they would take a lot of content and condense it. So, like, their first play was called The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, Abridged. It was 90 minutes. It was all of his plays. And they've done other things like the Bible, the complete Word of God, abridged. America, the complete history of America, abridged. But anyway, so this one's called The Comedy of Hamlet, a prequel. And it's basically just like what happened in Hamlet's life before Hamlet. And I think it's accessible for people who don't really know it. But because like we don't really know Hamlet very well, but we know them, and that's what we went for them. I'm gonna put a link to it in the chat if you're interested. And they were just hilarious. My kids thought it was hilarious. Again, they didn't know Hamlet either. There just were enough things in there, enough silliness that someone who doesn't understand the complexities of Hamlet would still enjoy themselves, right? Like at one point, he was told he needed an internship with the zoo, and he was like, "We need you to count the bees." He's like, "Why would I count the bees? Do you want to know, is this to be or not to be?" And like, even if you don't know the context behind to be or not to be, that's a funny kind of line. But like, if you really know Shakespeare, I'm assuming they are incredibly funnier than someone like me who just doesn't know it. Like, but I want to watch a Hamlet, so now I understand. But yeah, they're really good. I've been watching them my whole life. I first saw them when I was like 12 years old. They've been around since 1981, and they're just hilarious. Anytime they come to New England, I go and I see them. Rhode Island, I go see them. Lowell, Massachusetts, I go and I see them. If they're in New England, I'm going to go see them. And one of the reasons I go see them is because they do a lot of audience participation. And I know how to get picked every time, never fail. One of the guys went to the University of California, Berkeley. And so I will always wear a Cal rugby shirt. And he sees me every fucking time. So like today, like there just wasn't as much interaction in this show as there is in some previous shows. So in this show, at the very out, can you type it out so you can paste it into your notes? Sure. Yeah. So he didn't get to interact with us. There's only one interaction, and they hit someone in the front row because they needed to do it for the joke. But the very end of when they're doing like their goodbyes and all that stuff, one of them the guy who went to Cal, I know he has spotted me multiple times. He points to me at the very end and yells, "Go Bears!" And I'm like, yes. Yeah, well, they're playing right now, but yeah, check them out in the future whenever you can, because they're just always hilarious. They do a podcast that's fascinating. Again, I don't know enough about Shakespeare, but I'm assuming someone who really knows Shakespeare would find it way funnier than I do. Yeah, they're so good. They're so good. I always appreciate everything that they do, and I've seen them so many times. They're an instant watch for me. And now I think they're an instant watch for my kids. Like, we're gonna go buy their DVD of their of the complete works of William Shakespeare, because my kids are like, well, we kind of need to see all the rest of his plays, and why not see it in 90 minutes? Oh, there it is. But yeah, I think Rhodey's the only person who's nearby who would actually be able to see it. But anyone else who's in New England, or just in general, and want to check out the Reduced Shakespeare Company, feel free to do so. You will not... Oh, raised. 9 days left for the community challenge of Mario Kart. The kids love Mario Kart so much. Okay, so we're gonna need one of you. This is a nice long tile. This is what, a 6 long? This is a 6 long. You don't see a lot of 6 long tiles. I'm curious what other sets the 6 long tile has been in. Or a 2x6 tile specifically. I feel like I haven't seen that in a ton of sets. Someone just got bingo. Well, this is actually 466 sets. Who just got bingo? Bina Spooks is coming with the bingo as well. Bina, you're already subbed, aren't you? You got a bingo, but you only claimed it. Yeah. So, it's not just for funsies. You get... I will open one of these and put it anywhere on the world map for you. We have a space minifigure, a green minifigure, and a yellow minifigure. Right, the yellow one. Got it. So this is from Series 25. So this is an older one. Let's see who we get. Okay, this is Dinosaur Guy or Dinosaur Girl, your choice. Let's see, we need to put the number into this, 71045. This one is officially called Triceratops Costume Fan. So you get to tell me where you would like this person to be put on the world map. You're obsessed with dinosaurs? Perfect. Let's do super zoom in so you can see what we have. We got a smirky face and we have a happy face. I feel like you're going to want the happy face. So let's put the happy face inside of the head. You know what I wish this had? I wish this had a tail. The Netherlands. Let's do this. It is a very cute one. I like this one very much. I wish it had a tail. That's the only thing I wish it had. Let's see what we got. All right. There we go. We now have the Triceratops. It's starting in France and working its way up to the Netherlands. The Netherlands is like one stud on the world map. But thank you so much. Mahalo for winning. Congratulations. And we will take a picture of that and put it in our Discord as well. Put that. Those over there. All right. We're building that. Right? Do I have all the pieces? I have 1, 2, and I need a second one of those. And I found out this was super common, by the way. So this piece particular, this is piece 69729. It was first released in 2019, so it's a relatively new piece. It's been in 466 sets. The most rare color is you can get this in reddish orange, or you can get this in sand green. To get it in reddish orange, you need a friend set. It's always a friend set. Sand green, also probably a friend set. Nope, this is off mountain truck. Okay, cool. Very cool. And again, so it's a newer piece. That's probably why I didn't recognize it, because I just don't have too many of the newer sets that I think would include it. And that's what I love about Legos. Every now and then you're like, oh, this is a piece that's never existed before. And then you click into it and you're like, wow, this set has been in a billion other sets. Now, I don't like, I mean, it's still going to be sturdy enough. I just don't like that was a hole there. It's going to be sturdy enough, because who knows what we're going to put on top of it. But I just don't like that. All right, what are we on to next? All right, and we get a second one of these. And then 2 1x3s. Also in dark bluish gray. Looks like these are gonna be stairs. Stairs of some nature. That's what I'm calling for this. This is stairs. I don't care what you think. I think these are stairs. We're gonna zoom out really much so you can see. Well, probably a little too much. There. He did have a tail. The dinosaur had a tail. I'm going to put that on later. Lego. That is Craw mistakenly questions Lego if I've ever seen one. I was like, I can't believe there's no tail. And then there's a tail. Yep, still didn't help me. I needed to drop a piece on the ground if I want bingo. I'm sure I have, but I need someone to like point out when I do it. I'm not just gonna give myself a bingo for bingo's sake. And I'm not just gonna drop it to win bingo. All right, we're going to take this. We need 2 of these. I need 4, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those, and then 2 of these. There we go. Okay. So this looks like it's fun. So we're going to take this 2x2 round plate. We're going to put a 2x1 on. Then we're going to take this hinge piece and put it on right there. And then we're going to take another one and put it on top like that. And then this is going to go right in here. So the reason why they built that, let's zoom into 50% zoom. The reason why we built that is to allow this slide to happen. And we're going to be building something similar on the other side. So again, 2. Now, I don't know why they went with a round one on the bottom, other than maybe it just is good and interesting texture. But okay. And now these are going to go in the front like that. And that. Okay. Okay. I see you, Lego. We need this really long ass piece. 2 of these 2x1s. And then 2 2x4s. All right. And then we're going to make like this. Okay. And then this is going to go. Can Lego drop count if you drop it on the table? No, it has to be me like dropping it on the ground and me looking for it. Like, where's the piece? Like, that was the genesis behind it. Like, if I had dropped this piece on the ground and then I was looking all over for it, that would have counted. But I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. And I don't see any pieces on the ground now. Yeah, I haven't dropped one on the ground yet. All right. And I drop them all the time when I'm sorting Lego. Oh my God. It happens so frequently when I'm sorting Lego. Oof. Oof. There's a lot in this one. All right. This is you. And then you 3. Then 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then I need 17s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And there's still 2 left in here. And I'm curious about something because they said this was a new color. Yeah, I just think it's the first time in this particular piece because when I look at my translucent, it looks like color 103. It's not 101, but it's 103. Okay. All right. Now this is going to be fun to get this right. So we're going to start here. The 2 of you go down like that. This is going to go in here. And then we're going to take you and you. And then that's okay. That's good. Okay. 2. And then we got 2 more of these. And that does go down to there. That's good. And then that's going to go up there. That's still matching. And we're going to go with a second one to go in front. And then a 2. I like this lava, by the way. This is, I feel like, really interesting lava work. The only complaint I have, I don't know. I'm retracting that. I don't have a complaint. Don't have a complaint. Okay. Oh. I'm retracting it. I don't have a complaint. No complaining. Okay. And then we're going to do the same, but we're going to reverse it right here. Okay. And then we have 2 more. And then that's going to go up there. 2. And then you're going to go matching there. I'm very curious what they're going to use these on for. I was hoping it was for the one you needed. Oh, call random string bingo event. I appreciate that, my friend. Ironically, if I drop a piece on the ground, I'd get 2 bingos. I get bingo 2 directions. It is what it is. I always forget that people can call random events like that. Okay. And then we're going to put you down. And then I need 2 of these red ones. It's teasing me. I know. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. I mean, luckily I have stream goal reached on a diagonal. I mean, if Audrey crashed the stream and I cough, then I'd also have bingo. I mean, I have so many different approaches. Well, it's funny because Audrey rarely crashes the stream, but Sam will crash the stream and he'll bring Audrey and the dog. So we get like all 3 in a row. But he's just not thinking about crashing the stream right now for some reason. It just hasn't entered his mind. But again, I'm not complaining. I love my kids, but I also enjoy when I don't have to be around them all the time. I did spend all day with them. We went to the play, and then we had a 2-hour drive back from the play. And then we have that to go there. And then the last one is going to go right there like that. Okay, great. Oh man, we have so much little brickwork to do. All right, I have 2 cheese slopes. 2 normal 45-degree slopes. 3 of those, 1, 2, and 3. You 2. This. The last 2 of those. And then 2 of these. There we go. Okay, those are the pieces. Getting a new drink. Calling Crawl refills his drink. Doesn't help me at all. I'm gonna go with the Diet Coke this time. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so let's start over here. That is gonna go on like that. That's gonna go there. That goes right there, and then that goes in front like that. Okay. Now these 2 get connected like this. And then it's going to slide right there like that. So it's okay. Then we add in you. And you. Then that goes there. This is very interesting how this is getting built, by the way. I think this is such a fascinating build. Because I have no idea what they're building. I have none. All right, and then this is also going to be that little trick where we put the hinge piece connected to that like that. And then you are going to go like that. And lastly, you go there. You know what I should put as a thing? Craw burps. I don't think I have craw burps. I have craw coughs, but I do not have craw burps. And I feel like I'm more likely to burp than cough. All right. Okay. So I need these 2 black tiles. These 2 black 1x1 plates. 2 more of those translucent yellow, 2 of those. 1 and 1. So you're gonna go huh? Did I miss something? Oh. Yes, I did miss. I didn't miss it. I just forgot that I put this piece here already. Okay, so these are going to be creating some sort of little stanchions. Now, one trick, if you ever want to get 2, and that is brown, that is not black. But if you ever have 2 pieces like this, and you need to straighten them, you put them flat table, push down. And now you have perfectly flat sides. I know, mind blown, everyone. Okay, and now this is going to take 2 of them, and that's going to go right on. And again, you can do the same thing here. Straighten them. And then that's going to go there. And then lastly, you can go right in like that. Voila. Voila, or French for, and there I go. And then one more view. Okay, so you are going to go like that. You are going to go there. I like how there's a space here now. Right, like there's an open stud right here. Only Lexer Aloha. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a while. I haven't. Hope things are well. I know you were doing some sort of play or something that was coming up. But anyone in chat, if you don't already know Lexer, please go check her out. She's the only one of them. She's a lovely human being. I know her here on Twitch, and I know her in Duolingo as well. Okay. All right, so we're doing well. Okay. All right, now I need one of the nougats. There. There. You. And then 2 of yous. All right, let's see where this is going to go. Okay. So we're going to start things off by putting this underneath. Like that. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing here. Because that's going to go like that. And then these have to go in here. And here. And then this can just go sit off the front like that. Again, I like how it's kind of flowing off. Right? It's going to make Mills plating this suck, by the way, but I do like how it feels like it's flowing off the front. So we got you 2. You. These 3. Ooh, an assistant costume designer from upcoming opera at your school. We're going to Tech Performance first week of April. Very cool. It's very exciting. We actually went and we saw a play today. We went and we saw the Reduced Shakespeare Company. They're my favorite comedy troupe. They did a prequel to Hamlet called The Comedy of Hamlet, a prequel. So, it was highly entertaining. I didn't even know Hamlet very well, but I thought it was really, really funny. My kids enjoyed it too. And I feel like a lot of the people who knew Hamlet were there, and they really enjoyed it also. Yeah, it's a troupe called the Reduced Shakespeare Company. And I've been watching them since I was in junior high. So they've been around since 1981. I wasn't in junior high in 1981, but they've just been around forever. Bina, do you know Lexer, or do I know you via Lexer? Because that also could be the case. Oh, you don't know. You're just saying, mahalo for spreading the aloha spirit. Here I am thinking people know each other. Mahalo for that. I know me through Jubes, and you mod for Jubes. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah. Oh, we had something I can read. Okay. The rocky terrain around the dark tower comes in several different colors. The rocks as closest to the lava are the warmer colors, while those further away are darker and colder. And then I can read that in Spanish or French, which I do not know either language. But now we get to build something else. Okay, cool. Okay. So we're going to take two of you, and was my wife done? That was short. So that counts as getting a video clip in the bingo game, because someone triggered a video clip by mentioning the word category. It's funny when you meet people in other channels from when you first met them in a different category. Yeah. It's good times. All right, so we have those two. I need 4 of those. And then you two. We're running out of pieces. We're almost done with this leg. This is going to take 2 of the 1x2s. And like, I understand why they do it this way as opposed to giving you a 1x4, because they're giving you more playability, but it always frustrates me. Just give me a 1x4. Because like, if I was building this myself, I would have put a 1x4 there. I wouldn't put 2 1x2s. I mean, unless I knew I had the piece and I was trying to use the piece. But anyway, these are going to go there. And there. You have a hard time remembering people if they're not in this stream we met in. Yeah, like I recognize the names, but not anything else about them. At one point, I actually debated if I wanted to like create a matrix every time I meet someone new, and like I met this person playing this video game and just have this thing so that I would always know where I met someone. And then I realized, because it wouldn't be complete, because it wouldn't have everyone I've ever known ever on Twitch in 5 plus years, that I didn't want to do it because I didn't want it to be incomplete. I don't know what's weirder, that I wanted it or that I wouldn't do it because it couldn't be complete. Like, I don't know what's weirder, but I haven't done it because obviously. Oh, and that was it. We finished bag 2. Yay. So here we are. We're done with 2 bags. I'm going to be building this off stream. And so we will be back next Sunday. What's my stream schedule looking like? I don't know it off the top of my head, because I know I have some chaos happening. Let me go look at my calendar. Video game schedule. And yes, it's the video game schedule, although it is my streaming schedule. It started as one thing and then it's just grown. So today is the 23rd. So this is our 558th stream. So I'll be back on Friday. Me and Sam will be playing. It is a Sam only stream. And then I'll be back on Sunday, the 30th, for another one of these. Then the following weekend on the 4th, I am not streaming I'm not streaming on Friday because of the Rainbow Raid. No stream. Rainbow Raid relay. But I'll be back on Sunday the 6th for a special 4-hour LEGO Lord of the Rings video game stream. So now we're gonna go find out someone to raid. Aw, excellent. So if you know someone who's online right now, they feel like, hey, Cross, should meet this person, this is your opportunity to drop the name in the chat. I'm gonna go look to see who I know who's online right now, and then try to go from there. Following live. Ooh, I Just Love Puzzles is on. She's like a grandma who sits around. Oh, mahalo for being here, Baconara. I appreciate that. She's this grandma who just does puzzles. And she's a Twitch partner. What a world. Let's see what we have. Let's go all the way to the bottom. I like to start at the bottom. That is a good potential. That is another good potential. It's a higher potential than the first one potential. I follow so many people. Okay. Let me see if anyone mentioned anyone in chat. No one mentioned anyone in chat, so that's fine. That's okay. I don't expect you to. We're going to be rating Hey Uni. Uni is another queer streamer. Their pronouns are he, him, or they, them. And I know them through the Rainbow Raid Relay. They will be streaming in the subathon with me. They like to do Lego building as well, but they're currently playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. They are a sweetheart. They're a cutie. They're a lot of fun. I have enjoyed every time I've been in there. Go get your bingo. Why do I need to get a bingo? I didn't drop a piece on the ground. I didn't drop a piece on the ground. What piece did I drop? I don't see a piece that I dropped. There's no pieces I dropped. Let's do a raid out, and then we're gonna go say aloha to Hey Uni. There we go. Let me just get that part set up. You're lying, so I can win. All right. Raid out. Bum 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 bum. I never thought it'd be so tough to close the stream. Flying high, yeah, in Microsoft skies. The plane was soaring, and I need to rewrite this because I don't do flight sim anymore. But now that we're at the end of the stream, we bid the LEGO sets aloha. 'Cause I can never make you unhappy. No, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I'd have to go. It makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. Lego bricks clicking as the plane cruises on. We all miss the flying streams. It's okay. In the virtual cockpit, as the stream rolls on, the set's taking shape. But now it's time to stop. Bid the building cease. We move on to a new friend. The name is Uni, and they're playing Assassin's Creed Shadows to spread the Aloha spirit. 'Cause I can never make you unhappy. No, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I'd have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. Sing it with me. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. Mahalo everyone for being here. I went over the schedule recently, but again, we'll be back on Friday for Kids Scream. We'll be back on Sunday for more Lego stream, but then we're skipping a Friday to be doing a 4-hour Lego video game, Lego the Rings. You're going to be here for that. That's going to be wonderful. Mahalo for contributing to the Mario Kart Challenge, 'cause I could never make you unhappy. No, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I'd have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. Oh, you're welcome, Tabo. Welcome for being here. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. It ain't easy to walk away when his dad loves his chat so very, very much. Aloha from the bottom of my heart. And let's go spread that aloha spirit to Hey Uni.